On this one, they give us this inequality, linear inequality here, and we just have to graph it. So really the hardest part about this one, they gave us a relatively easy inequality, is making sure you know how to use this graphing tool. If out of all the things that you see in these videos, you only come away with knowing how to use this graphing tool, there will be at least one question that makes you use this, and you need to understand how to use this. So first things first, we need to get our line on the graph. So I'm going to make sure I have this graph button selected, not the solution set selected yet. Then I'm going to think to myself, is this line going to be solid or dashed? You can see that immediately, regardless of if it's in slope-intercept or standard form, we know whether it's going to be solid or dashed. So this is a dashed line because it's not equals to, it's just greater than. So I'm going to go ahead and start graphing this. So first thing, I see my y-intercept is at -3. And I'm going to plot that. Easy point every time. Then I'm going to use my slope, and I'm going to interpret it as rise over run to get another point. My slope is 5, which means it's 5 over 1. So I'm going to go up 5, right 1. Up 5, right 1. And we can go ahead and do that. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. We've got our next point. And all it takes is 2 points to make a line, so it'll fill in the rest. If you're struggling with getting this line, maybe it's a little bit harder, maybe the slope is not making sense to you. Worst case scenario, type in the equation with an equal sign instead of with the inequality symbol. Oops, let's put a 5. And then it'll at least give you the line, and you can find a couple points. Maybe that decimal is not going to work for you, but you can go here or you can go over there, and you can find whole number points on the line somewhere for you to use. And once you have another whole number point other than the y-intercept, you can go ahead and move back over here and get your line on the grid. Now that we have the line on the grid, all we have to do now is figure out which way the shading is going to be. So if you set it up as y equals or isolate y, then all you need to do is just read this inequality symbol. It says y is greater than. So if I imagine the line as y is equal to, where are the y's bigger than the line? Well, y's are bigger the higher up you go. So if I want my y's to be greater than the line, I want the shading to be above the line, and vice versa for less than. So now that I know where my shading is going to be, I click Solution Set, and then I can pick which region I want to shade. Since I'm shading above the line, I'm going to put my cursor on the dot, I'm going to go up, and there's where I shade.